Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays Europa Universalis 4 as Byzantium. So, we have some interesting decisions to make on the horizon. Whether we're going to try and finish off our rival Venice, or whether we're going to go after Crimea and through them see if that gets us around our truce timer with the Ottomans. So let's go ahead, but before we do anything, we'll probably have to wait. All of our significant allies, both Poland and Austria, are involved in significant wars right now. Aragon's at peace, but other than that, pretty much everybody's in a war. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens and let these wars play out probably before we can go after the Ottomans. Now, we can probably take care of Venice on our own, but not the Ottomans. The Ottomans are still a little bit too powerful. Venice is allied with the Knights for the Papal State and Siena. Now, of course, we don't have a CB, a casus belli, on Venice or their allies, so that's going to make it a little bit more expensive to go to war. I'm not going to integrate Naples in the immediate future. First of all, mainly because I spent all my diplomatic power on tech, so I can't. But I'm also going to keep them around for one more war cycle before I integrate them, unless I get that mission back to integrate them and improve my legitimacy. That would make me do it, if I could get 10 legitimacy out of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. So, of course, the other problem with the whole vassalization integration route is I believe it sets the autonomy of the provinces of the vassal that you integrate to 50% or maybe even higher, which really reduces the value of the whole spinning off vassals and then feeding them land and integrating them strategy. And Holt accepted peace with Brandenburg, Brunswick accepted peace with Brandenburg. One thing I haven't pointed out is that as Byzantium, we're one of the few nations in the game that starts with the empire government type. Now, I haven't played a ton of EU4 since Art of War came out, so I'm not sure how common this is, but it seems to me that the monthly autonomy change modifier from the empire government type, that seems really good, because this works even when you're at war. Normally, province autonomy only goes down when you're at peace. So to have a government type that reduces it when you're at war seems quite good, although I could be wrong about that mechanic, and that's how it works for everybody, but I think it seems pretty good. In addition to that, we're getting plus 5% morale and 20% income from vassals. Nothing really to write home about there. The 5% morale is nice, but the one thing is, of course, that we can't change our government because we're already an empire. So unless we were to take one of the decisions that lets you change your government of plutocratic or aristocratic, but that doesn't seem likely, since I'm not likely to do aristocratic ideas or economic ideas. Trade I might do, but we'll see. Alright. So, refocusing on what's actually going on in the game. Hungary annexed Ragusa. No, interesting. Were they vassals? I guess they were. They must have been. Hungary allied itself with Brandenburg, using up that free slot that they just opened. Of course, we do have minus 30 reputation from them because of that. The fact that they had Vadin occupied and I didn't give it to them, but I don't regret it. I think the peace deal that I got was worth it, and I'm willing to suffer the minus 30 reputation penalty. But what I should really do is keep improving relations with Wallachia here, because if I ever want to annex them, and I do as soon as possible, I need to get my relations up with them. So a couple more years until our truce timers expire. And unfortunately, there's no way for me to justify a trade conflict. That's always kind of the go-to CB when you don't have any other options. Okay. Alright, so we finished off that mission. Let's see what we can do now. Take Tarnovo. Protect against Ottomans. Well, that does remind me that we need to increase the size of our army slightly. Venice no longer Venice is announced Ferrara. Okay. So we can get 3 more regiments. I'm going to go with 2 more artillery. Whoops, that's a mercenary artillery. That's not what I want. 2 more artillery and 1 more infantry. We're done with Serbia. Let's send you... let's go ahead and send you back to Austria. And let's go ahead and fabricate another claim on the Ottomans. What's this called? Yep. So what the claims do, even if they don't give us any more CBs or anything, depending on what CB we use to attack the Ottomans, they'll reduce the diplomatic power cost to take the province from them, and then they'll also reduce the administrative power cost to core it afterwards. That's annoying, but still, it is nice. Sunni zealots are back up to 80%. Really? 1.6% chance, and they've gotten 2. That's very depressing. Oh, I forget what I was talking about. Anyway, oh yeah, they reduced the amount of admin points you need to core the province after you take it in the peace. Both of which are good things. So let's see. July 1498. So our truce with Crimea is about to expire. But I don't think we can declare war on them right away no matter what. Mainly because our allies are still busy. Let's see, when does our truce with Venice expire exactly? March 1499, so about 6 months later. Neapolitan noble rebels. Alright, well, I suppose we should go take care of those. This one, 1502. Got a long ways to go on that one. We lost a claim on... Oh, on Naples province. That's fine. And our general died. That's sad. I did recruit a new general. He's not as good as the old one. But alright, so let's go ahead and ferry an army over here to deal with these Naples rebels. Naples is in bad enough shape without having rebels take over their country. Okay, so it looks like they did not. France still hasn't taken the war goal. I just realized. I also realized during the break that Castile is in that war against France, which I don't know. France probably should have thought twice before they attacked an HRE member. Core or no core, that can't have been a good idea. Let's go ahead and get one more boatload of troops. So when this finishes, I'm just going to take a quick peek at Crimea and see who would join me in a war against them. Okay, that takes care of that. I gotta carry him back. As long as they're 80%, that's fine. Alright, recall the diplomat in Austria. Royal marriage with Naples has ended. Let's, well, when that diplomat comes back, we'll refresh that. Hungary still have a disputed succession? They still do. War scores up to 40%. I wonder what Austria's... Oh, there it is. France accepted peace with their former enemies, Austria. France will renounce their claims on Burgundy. Ooh, that has to bite for France. But no territorial concessions. So nothing really changes in the balance of power there. But France did lose that war on most of their army, so that'll slow them down. Hard to say. I think Austria is now probably the bigger power in Europe than France. Oh, Austria announced the Ottomans. Who are they? Are they no longer rivaled with France? No, they're still... Oh, they're no longer rivaled with Venice, of course. Although I think that was a while ago. Well, that's good for our relations, obviously. In fact, our relations could not really be any better right now. Australia has announced Poland. Oh, so no longer Great Britain? Oh, I lost my diplomatic advisor. If there was a better one, I actually am making enough that I would consider a level 2 advisor if there was one that I thought was worth it. But I don't think there is at the moment. So I'll just continue to cake the money. Alright, let's just take a quick peek over here and see what the ally situation is. So, no Aragon, no Austria, no Poland, nobody. And that it looks like the Ottomans would join the war, though, which means that I can get around that peace truce timer, but none of my allies are interested. We might wind up having to wait out the full peace timer then. Because I don't think the full truce timer, which is all the way until 1505, 7 more years, because I don't really want to attack the Ottomans by myself. But oh, Austria pieced out, but they left Liège in the war, along with a bunch of their allies. I don't really want to be in this war anymore now that Austria is not a part of it. Can I peace out with France? I can. And I will. I don't really care if Liège is mad at me for white piecing. That also gets Poland have changed their mage. Oh, interesting. To Ostpreußen. Wonder why they did that. What's the... They wanted to be in Baltic Sea instead of Krakow. Interesting. Well, Baltic Sea is a coastal trade port, and they do have a ton of trade power there with Danzig and Ostpreußen. Poland looking like they're having a really good game so far. Looking increasingly like Commonwealth is in fact going to form. Okay. So as our truth was Venice, it was July, right? March. So next month. So, do I want to declare a no CB war on Venice? You know, I think I do, since I'm not going to be able to go after Crimea anytime soon. The Knights, the Papal State, and Siena, and Austria would, and Hungary and Serbia would all join me, and just finish off Venice once and for all. What's Venice's navy look like? Nothing that I can't handle. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to give me a lot of aggressive expansion, but my relations with Austria, I think... What rival of them am I allied to? Oh, Poland. Well, that's annoying. I think my relations with Austria are strong enough. So, how is this going to work then? So I can have some troops on a ship. If I have the rest of my troops in, like, somebody else's territory, they'll get exiled at the start of the war, right? Even if I have military access? I think they will. So here's what I'm going to do. The troops that I can, I'm going to send up there. The rest of the troops I'm going to send here. So the question is, what are my goals for this war? That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here. How much is this province worth to me? If I go after Venice, do I need to take both of these? Am I going to vassalize them Doesn't seem like it's probably worth the relation slot to vassalize them. I'm definitely going to want to annex the knights. Who's their other ally? Isn't it Siena? Do I try and annex the Papal State? Oh, here's this quest back again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this quest. They gave me claims on all of Naples' provinces. And then I'm going to annex Naples. Start the process. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack Venice and see how it plays out. Because there's no doubt I can win, and they're still my rival. I'll still get a bunch of power projection for it. Oh, I should get my rest of my fleet in here. I'll still get a bunch of power projection for it, if nothing else. And my power projection is kind of falling off. I could definitely use it. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to get military access from Serbia and Hungary. And let's see if the armies are exiled. Okay, my fleet's all there. I don't think I need to get military access from Austria. My troops, I think my troops can march in there before theirs can come down. Just wait for my troops to march up there. Not ideal to declare no CB war, of course. You take a lot of aggressive expansion penalty, disability hits. Okay. Aragon declared war on the Knights. So I think what I'm going to do is, before I honor this call, I'm going to declare war on Venice myself. Because otherwise I'll be in a war against Venice. I won't be able to declare my own war against them, and I want to be war leader for this war. Okay. And then let's go ahead and buy my stability back up to +2. Not going to reduce my war exhaustion unless I absolutely have to. And then I will accept. So I'm going to wait a second. Okay, so this war is, yep, so I'm already at war with the Knights, so I don't think I can accept Aragon's call to arms. Oops, wrong button. Because I'm already at war with the Knights. Right, but Aragon isn't mad at me for not accepting, I don't believe. No. Okay. Now, you guys go there. You guys land there. And they were not exiled. Good. Alright, so that worked out. And they're both going to arrive at almost exactly the same time. So who did I get? I got Austria, Hungary, Serbia in this war. Good. Good. I got a little bit of aggressive expansion there because of the no CB war, but not too much. Okay, when my leader gets there, when is it going to get there? 14th of July. Okay. Merge, detach siege, attack. Excellent. They had nowhere to retreat to, so of course they were stack wiped. Let's go ahead and detach siege again. And head for Rome, I guess. You get a bunch of power projection. Yeah, plus 10 power projection for declaring war on Venice. And there's the Papal State Army. I wonder where Hungary is going to head. They're going to go attack the army. I will go to Rome. It's next to Naples. I'll start my siege of Rome. And then I will detach a siege and head in to join the fight. Or will I? What I'm going to do is split my army in half and send my half without the leader to siege this province. So I'm not going to wind up with Malta. Aragon's going to get it back, which is probably just as well. If I had wound up with it, it only would have antagonized my relationship with Aragon even more than it already is. And it's already pretty antagonized considering that they want all of Naples. You're probably retreating to Siena, I'm guessing. Oh, this is back up to 90. Alright, I'll harsh treatment them again. Considering I'm down to just one Sunni province, I really don't want that that revolt to fire. Because when I'm done converting that province, the revolt risk will start going away. Venice, keeping their fleet in port. It's important that I be the one to get this, because then if I am to annex, I can't. So what is the deal? Is Venice now small enough that I can annex them? I can vassalize them. I guess I can't see if I can annex them until I occupy them totally. So, I was having an interesting discussion on the Paradox boards about whether or not I should convert to Catholicism. Let's see. How old is my king? My king is 25, and Austria's king is 29. Royal marriage. Their inferior prestige and legitimacy. Really? Oh well, suck it up. I'm not going without a royal marriage with Austria. Anyway, I was kind of talking with him on the boards about whether or not I should convert to Catholicism by losing a war, for example, against the Papal State. In fact, I think I could do it now. So let's see. Offer tribute. It's not there. Maybe I can't. I can't flip religion. Well, that makes it a lot less tempting. So he was saying that I could just get into a war against the Papal State and then offer to flip religion, but the option's not there. I wonder why. Seems like it should be there. And then I could do things like, try and become emperor of the HRE, or try and gain control of the papacy. But after doing some thinking about it, I decided that even though that's probably the better, strategic decision. Okay, Utrecht is allied with Austria. Even though that's probably the better strategic decision for a long-term game, like if I was going to try and conquer the world or conquer the rest of Europe, I don't think I'm going to do that for this playthrough. I think I'm more interested in seeing how much I can kind of spread orthodoxy through Europe and around the rest of the world, and see how much I can carry this Orthodox faith. Since my income is up now, I'm going to start accepting Patriarch Authority events when I get them. And oh, lovely. Comet sighted. I think it's definitely an omen. No question about it. It's an omen that I have to spend more admin points, which is just going to further delay my second idea group. Which is another kind of interesting conversation, is what am I going to get for my second idea group? There's a couple of options. I'm always tempted to get exploration early, no matter what country I'm playing, because colonization is really powerful, and it'd be kind of fun to see the Greeks colonize the New World. And it's not too late. It's 1500. I mean, there's definitely, the colonial nations have started, but there's still colonies available, absolutely. So that's a possibility. Other than that, I could get what's the idea group I'm thinking of? The humanism idea group might be good. I've never gotten it before. It might be kind of fun to try out. And then, of course, there's the old standbys, expansion and trade, which are always good. So I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it. It might be something. If you guys have an idea or a suggestion for what my second idea group would be, feel free to post it in the comments, because I'm really pretty open at this point. I'm probably leaning towards getting exploration again, but I'm not set in stone by any means. I'm definitely interested in hearing what you guys have to say about it. Okay, so we took Rome. I think all of our other... all of the other provinces for all of our enemies are under siege. Venice, Siena, the Knights, and the Papal States already. So, alright, well, let's go up here then. Merge our armies back up. Peace offer from Venice. No. Peace offer from the Papal States. No. So now I really have to start thinking about what am I going to get out of this war. No, thank you, Papal State. Alright, we won the Siege of Venice. So can I annex them? Annex them? I can. And it's going to give me 76% overextension if I do. Wow. I could also take Rome. But I can't take Rome and annex or vassalize Venice. Unless I take Rome in a separate piece. Which means I have to finish sieging Romania. Or whatever that province is. Romagna? Whatever it is. Okay, so much for Venice's navy. Alright. So let's see. Who's still in this war? I'm not going to do anything with Siena right now. I know I could, especially if I want to take Rome. But I'm not. So I can't vassalize or full annex them, but I can take Rome. I kind of like this because it will leave the Papal State in Romania, which might cut down on the number of events that happen that where they want me to give Rome back. However, this is 52% overextension by itself, so that pretty much rules out annexing Venice. Unless I want a ton of overextension events, which I definitely don't. So that's going to mean I'm going to have to vassalize Venice instead of annexing them, which I think I'm okay with. I think I'm okay with that. I can annex them later. Alright, so let's go ahead and take Rome. So you can improve relations or have more diplo power. I'll take the diplo power. They rejected it. Really? I didn't think they could reject it. I'll drop it back down to speed 2. (24th of September). I guess he can stay. That's surprising. I didn't think they could reject it. Aren't I at 100%? Do I have to wait for Siena to fall? I can go blockade Siena. Alright, let's try this again. Oh no. War score 78%. Do they have? They must have a third province somewhere. It's my fault for not realizing it. I thought they just had 2 provinces. How can I find out where their third province is? Oh, of course, it's Avignon. While that might be problematic, I wonder if France will give me military access. No. Peace offer, length of war, demands exceed war score, papal military strength, ally in war. Well, no matter what I do, I can't get to Avignon without military access from France. So, what are my odds of getting military access through France? I don't actually think they are terrible. Let's start improving relations with France. Go ahead and finish off the siege of Siena and see what happens. How many troops does the Papal State have in Avignon? LP. Oh, it must be the Papal State. 9,000? That's going to be some. That's going to take me some. It's going to take some doing. All right, send you there. Round you up. Send you there. I could always take it from Venice, but I really want to vassalize Venice. I'm not in a tremendous hurry here, I don't think. Ferrara's at war with Aragon, but not with me. Yeah, this will take a while, but... Alright, let's get this diplomat back. Eventually, they may be willing to accept this peace offer without me having to take Avignon. But it's going to take a long time. I think it's probably actually going to be faster for me to get military access through France. Yeah. It's going to be faster for me to get military access through France. Alright, well, I could... No, I don't... How much overextension would I get for annexing Siena? Well, do I occupy Siena? Yeah, I got the occupation on that. 32%. And how much aggressive expansion am I going to get? 21 for France. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much. I'm not going to take Siena. I'll tell you what, though. I will white piece them out of this war. It might help. Or not white piece them, but... Oh, I could force them to convert to Orthodox. That's hilarious. I might do that. Let's see. War reparations. I don't want to vassalize them. I can't afford the slot. I don't think I'll force convert them. You know what? You know what? I think I will actually force convert them. It's 5 more prestige. I can always use the prestige. Take a bunch of money. War reparations. Alright. That's acceptable. Orthodox Siena. I love it. Maybe. Oh, that converts the province too. Oh, that's interesting. I might be able to annex them now, which would be fairly hilarious. Rome isn't actually part of the Holy Roman Empire, is it? No, it's not. Don't have to worry about unlawful territory. Although, since I'm allied with Austria, I don't think they would mind. Alright. I don't suppose that changed your mind about giving me Rome. Did it, almighty Pope? No. It did not. So this will probably take a couple more months. But how's my war exhaustion? 3.2, still fine. So here's up to 9.6. How long till this finishes? 1503, 2 more years. So annoying. So how much, let's see, I'm getting how much relation every month, and how much is that going to swing this score? How many months is this going to take? I'm getting 4 every month, and 4 off this score, so another 6 months. Unless... Ugh. Really? Why can't you be a level 2? Oh, it'd be so nice. I would totally do it if you were level 2. Or level 1. So I'm going to have to wait till they have a positive reputation of me. Or positive opinion of me, I should say. Ottomans declared on the Mamluks. The Papal States army, still 9,000. So if and when I get military access through France, I'm going to want to land my troops like here, so I can build up my army strength before I go over there. I should be repairing my ships. This seems terrible, but really it's actually not, considering that I'm way ahead of time on military... Oh, well, yeah, I'm still ahead of time on military tech, so I'd just be wasting the points anyway. So it's really not that bad. I suppose I could be doubling up on this France relations thing like I did before. I might as well try. Get this over with faster. Oh, so I have 2 diplomats now. There's no delay. Byzantium -4. Yep. Nothing to do but wait. Bring you back and send my other one to improve relations. And -1. Yeah, I'll be able to get military access through France. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Who are they fighting? They're not even at war. Why do they want military access? Oh, because their land is occupied by rebels. Very well. You there yet? Not quite. th. I would up the speed, but not while I'm doing this. It's too time sensitive. $3.71. I should be able to get it, I think. This is really my own fault for not having improved my relations with France before. And almost 2 more months probably. Oh, I can do it on the 21st of January. All right, pull my diplomat back. Load my army onto ships. All right. I can ferry them over to Aragon and march them up here once I get an army strong enough to fight the 9,000 men that they have. All right. Well, this is annoying, but I do really want Rome. I probably won't be able to convert it for a while, but you never know. I might get the event that allows me to, that converts it for me. Stranger things have happened. Probably should have, if I'd remembered that I could land in Aragon, I would have ferried all this stuff beforehand. Oh, and looks like that's going to be the end of this episode. So, tune in next time as we... there's still... Tune in next time as we finish off this war, take Rome from the Papal State, vassalize Venice, and then finish annexing Naples. Well, maybe not finish. Yeah. Maybe not finished, since we're only doing one per month. Continued union. They're not in a personal union under me, are they? No. They're not. I don't know why it seems like they are. But at one per month, that's going to take a long time unless I can get that diplomatic reputation leader. All right, so, well, if you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, or in any case, I hope you enjoyed what you saw and have a terrific day.